It's not easy going 3 days without RimWorld. I'll try not to make that mistake again. Nonetheless, we're back to it. This is our quest to get that Arco Nexus ending, and that means we're going to have to inflate our wealth pretty hardcore. I don't like this downward trend that it's on. We need to hit about, 350,000 wealth? That's a lot of it, and that's only going to get us the first part of this. I have some ideas towards this, but I think we're a long way away from actually accepting this and giving up our base. Which is something I'll be sad to do. It's far from the most glamorous base I've ever made here, but it's certainly very functional towards our needs. It's nice to have everything that we need to do confined to one pretty damn good room, if all thanks to this jade sculpture that we made very early on. Good job, John. Still, if you've been missing out on some episodes, everyone's still alive. Meowzilla's joined us full-time, and it's a good thing that he did, because he likes to construct and he likes to craft, and in his spare time he's great to have in research. And heavens knows we need more research. We're able to get our medicine production going, although I've yet to actually make any medicine. Working on sterile materials to have a damn good operating theatre. And after that, I don't actually know where I'll go. I can't think of anything that makes me go, yes, we absolutely need this. Because one of the unfortunate things about the Arconexus ending, or at least going towards it, is that you lose all your technology. I imagine it's going to reset us back to Neolithic if we do that. I think next up I'll do Devil's Strand, because I have an idea, God forbid, and then follow that up with some Psychite Refining, because I do actually want to get myself some Flake and Yayo going. I would also quite like to get some Penosicylene operational as well. I have plans for all of these things. Whether or not those plans will work, well, that's between me and myself, I think. Also, congratulations, Romby. He's managed to make it to his first live stream. Right, where were we last time? Well, actually, we were in Crash City last time. The game kept crashing after a few hours, and after some investigation and some help from good old Plo, was able to figure out that it was that mod that showed people's hands. Even if people weren't drafted to show their hands, let's find somebody, Meowzilla. I really liked having the hands show. It was nice to give context to the weapons they're holding, but there was some kind of memory leak in that, so it had to go. So, if you were watching live, you might think we were a little further into this, but no, that crash set us back to just arriving here. But we are here, and we're going to get on with it. We've got an ancient base to take over, but I have an idea. It's a bit of a risky idea, but what if we just remove the walls? Because these places are full of explodey things, and if they didn't have walls, then I suspect the amount of heat damage would be largely removed. I need to make sure everybody that can be on construct is on construct. Oh, everybody is. Well, that's handy. So if I just do that, and everybody gets to removing those, and I make sure that we don't have a home zone. Okay, but what if I do make a home zone right here, and tell all of the animals here to go there, then we might be onto something. The new notes say upon new Arconexus settlement, player now returns research up to classic start. Huh. Well, that's quite useful for us. So even though we are Neolithic, we would keep, we'd keep electricity, I would hope. And complex furniture. What does the quest say? Yeah, they still want all of our technology, apparently. Oh well. It'll be a while before we get to that anyway, and these things tend to receive quite a bit of... Oi, Nyx, get your ass up! Why is Nyx just sleeping all the time? Maybe he's really tired. He is really tired, poor bugger. Too bad, if you're gonna sleep, you're gonna have to sleep closer to here. I cannot wait for the opportunity to slaughter Nyx. For now, though, he's unfortunately the best doctor we have, and pretty bad at everything else. So, this is a nice touch. You remove the wall, and then suddenly it's all counts as outside, and you always have knowledge of everything that's outside. It's kind of a good opportunity to steal a bit of steel by deconstructing a bit more of the wall, I dare say. Elf, you two get up. This ain't time for sleeping. And there we go. Now this happily reveals these areas for me. Now, okay, so this is going to show off all these ancient terminals. I'm a little concerned that these unstable fuel nodes are going to be blowing up on me. So it might be an idea to destroy these as soon as possible. Well, not destroy them per se, but deactivate them. Feel a bit gritty, feel like I'm using prior knowledge here, which I kind of am, but I do have another save where I have explored these kinds of ancient thingamajiggers before. Alright, if we could kindly get rid of all of the... Which one? This one supposedly might explode soon. Right, well that's all the more reason to deconstruct it as soon as possible. I also want this thing opened. Maybe it would be better to send smaller away teams. It's hard to keep track of everybody during these, but if I want to absolutely pillage all this stuff, then this might be the way forward. Well, could I assign this, by the way? Claim it and assign it to Nyx so that he can actually go somewhere to sleep? Nyx, if you're going to go to bed, go to an actual bed, please. Otherwise you're going to be complaining at me that, oh, I slept on the ground and I'm in serious pain and I'm sick. Yes, we know it's not good being you, Nyx. Kinda comes with the territory. Okay. Seems like one of these has gone away. That one will go, this one will go. Health is probably not particularly good at construction, which I think makes you not particularly good at deconstruction. We'll have Boomer take care of these after she's opened that up. Oh, well, that's pathetic. There's only 2 meals in there. Who was particularly hungry around here? Boomer's kind of a bit peckish, so are you. You go and consume that packaged meal. I like this. This feels good adventure modey-like stuff. I worry that you're going to disturb that by coming into the room, actually. Could you just kind of stand guard for a bit first? No fuel nodes to be had in here. Ah, but there is certainly one to be had here. Let's deconstruct you. Oh my, it actually shows when it's going to explode. That's cool. That's very cool. And very handy, I must say. Right, Voomer, you're very good at hacking, so please hack these 2 terminals. Next we'll deconstruct that. Lona's wondering what to... Oh, Lona wants to watch the sunset. Isn't that cute? But it is wrong. Lona, go and open this thing up, please. Oh boy, oh that's not good. Nyx did a boo-boo. Okay, I'm gonna need all of you folks to tear it down, or take care of that. Fortunately, it all counts as outdoors, so the temperature will not rise to dangerous amounts there. You'll be fine, Health, you'll be fine. Whoa, that's a hell of a lot of fire. I think my best bet is to call all of this home, and then have you folks just beat it out. No, jeez, Health, yeah. Mucked up on that one, I'm afraid. Okay, this whole place is going to get a bit flammable. I wonder what causes them to... Oh, jeez, that's a lot of fire. I wonder if this can even actually be dealt with even by 4 people. Fire spreads. But the big thing I've done here is ensure that all of this counts as outdoor, which will prevent it from getting superheated. Still means people can get burnt by beating out fires with their bare hands. It would really be good to have the Psycast right now, which would help deal with that. Okay, well these ones have done a good job over here. I need those animals to not be... Oh, right, this counts as home. Right, let's make sure that Area 1 is this, and that all the animals are on Area 1. Because I don't want those animals dumbling through the fire, which is what they most certainly would do. Yeah, steel walls are incredibly flammable, regrettably. I want this thing to remain open. If anybody does open that wall... Okay, good, everyone's getting on it. Everybody must get really drowsy, though. I'd like these ancient beds not to burn to death, so that people could sleep on them if the need arises. And I'd also like this hermetic crate not to destroy itself as well. Okay, so maybe this is a good reason to have half-decent sized away teams. While beating out the fire, Boomer and Meowzilla took the opportunity to talk about taming rabbits. You know, look, this fire reminds me of a puzzle of taming rabbits for whatever reason. The ancient bed assigned to... Oh, all the ancient beds have been destroyed. Okay, this was the worst room to have a big fire in. I wanted those. Now Nyx is gonna have to sleep on the cold, hard floor. Actually, just how tired are you? Oh, he's so sleepy. And for some reason he's cleaning up around here. Come on, I'm not a monster here. Have some sleeping spots. Those that are really tired can go and have one. Looks like Meowzilla is. Looks like Nyx is. How's everybody else? Well, Lona's just hungry. And as luck would have it, there's a packaged survival meal for you right there. Health is also a tad sleepy. Yep. There we go. We'll give them. As long as Boomer can get on the hacking. Have we already done the hacking? Nope. Well, let's get on that, please. Meanwhile, health. No, not health. It's Lona. Lona's going to deconstruct for us to figure out what's around here. Hopefully no more unstable fuel cells. Those things are savage. Meowzilla, get up and go to a proper bed. And Nyx, you can go to bed too. That's how nice I am. Extremely nice. Oh boy, another ancient fuel cell. Alright Lona, please take care of that one. I don't want another pop on my hands. Might explode soon. Well, Lona's alright at deconstruction. Or construction, which I think makes deconstruction faster. But if we get all these done, I think we'll be able to leave the area. Although raids are apparently arriving in 4.1 days. And that fire was not dealt with. That's probably on me, though. Do we get anything for destroying these fuel cells? Okay, no, sadly they don't have anything. Lona's not a very intelligent chap, but I might have her hack that ancient terminal anyway. What fuel cell? Anybody see one? Because I sure don't. Okay, Boomer took the opportunity to sleep there. Wait, 5 out of 5 hacked? They can't... Oh, right, they have different amounts of hacking that needs done. If this one needs 30, that's quite a lot, and this one only needs 4. Alright then, how about we deconstruct that wall? And then we deconstruct this wall as well. You... open that, deconstruct that, and hack that. You know what, we can live with that. You deconstruct this and hack that. Ooh, silver's not too bad to get. I'm curious to see what kind of raid we're talking about. If it's really bad, I'm sure we can leg it before they come to us, unless they come to us in drop pods. Right. Oh, what a joke. We're being attacked by Ape. Maybe the game took Dark Young's character and reconfigured them a bit. They're alright at shooting, but otherwise they're a waste of time. In fact, would be as well having those animals go on a rampage. That's strange though, That doesn't go hand in hand with anything. Why are we only being attacked by one person? Maybe this is a quest, or this is an ancient complex that spawned early on when our wealth was really low. Or maybe the first one is always easy, I don't know. This isn't Randy though. There's something more at work. Randy, as I understand it, he'll take a reasonable amount of threat or a reasonable amount of raiding power against you, and it will swing 50% either way, softer or harder. This is much more than 50% either way. Still, Lona, good job, but let's have those animals go and slaughter for us, please. What's this thing using? He's just got a bow. A crappy short bow on top of that, so I don't think it's anything for us to worry about. I imagine once he is dead, and he is about to die, we'll be able to caravan our way to further glory. And that we have. We've hacked all the terminals. Ancient unstable thing is ignited and is going to explode. What ancient fuel cell? I destroyed them all. And the trade caravan. Did I trade with these people? Ooh, now I don't know if I did. Do I have anything that really cries out to me right now? I wouldn't mind that silver, but I can't help but feel I already traded with them. Or I just saw what they did and didn't want it. Animals, if you could please. Jimmy, Kyra, Doc Spangler. Reduce that man. Dead in 5 hours, that's some big bleed going on. Now, part of me wants to deconstruct this base and steal more things. Hold on, is this self-powered? Ooh, I like that. Self-powered lamps mean no energy usage. Did you use the comm console? You can get a supply drop out of it. We can use this thing? Hack to drop supplies. Boomer. I heard the word hack. Get on it, please. I had no idea it could be used. Can anything else here be used? Storage cylinders. I mean, it says everything else is degraded to uselessness. Valuable parts are missing, everything else degraded to uselessness. So how can anything still be hacked? Well, we shall hack regardless. Ancient display bank. Oh, now I'm left wondering what else can be taken here. Ooh, operating table. Oh, deteriorated into uselessness. What a shame. Well, I'm definitely going to steal Ape here, who failed to do any damage to anyone. Is there a small unrevealed room to the west of the main building? You mean this place here? Quite possibly. You know, Lona, go and investigate for us, pretty please. There's also a wee slate sarcophagus for us, which might be of interest. But I want out of here before 8 dies on us. Man, Boomer is so good at hacking. Supplies will drop nearby. Okay. When? You said supplies, not supply, but 17 gold. Doesn't seem too shabby. And this new area here is full of nothing. What about this area? Full of nothing. Well, I think we better skedaddle before 8 decides to bleed out. So reform caravan. It's a little tempting to keep going, actually. There's a logging site with a lot of wood on it. And what do we have? Camel hide, pemmican. I don't really care about that at all. But I would quite like to get that wood. 1787 wood is a lot of it. And I often lack wood. There are a lot of people there, but, you know, we also have a fair few people. Let's have it. Doesn't take long to get to, although people are tired and such. We're taking Ape with us. We'll be patching him up along the way. And I want all of the steel we found. Here's a tricky thing. Marble is good. Marble is great for making structures out of, and we have no access to marble chunks here, but we would slow ourselves down a lot by taking so much of it. Oh, I want that psychite tea. Definitely want to take the gold and the silver. Steel urns are free steel. Wait, I can steal the trees? What? Oh, that's right. The update allows you to take trees to replant them, so now you can actually go and abduct nature from other tiles to bring it home. That appeals to me rather a lot. You can always farm chunks from tiles closer to us, Jake. That's very true. That's very, very true. I should really consider doing that, shouldn't I? But don't you have to settle to do that? And if you settle and leave, that's somewhere that you can no longer go back to. I think that's the case. No lamps, Jake. Yeah, what's up with that? Where are my lamps? Why can't I take the lamps? Ah, they can't be taken. It's not something that you can actually uproot with. That's a damn shame. What happens if you take it apart? Nothing. Okay, that's a damn shame. Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm still taking that steel, that tea, that gold, that silver, these steel urns, which can be deconstructed for more steel. Yeah, I kind of want that table. But why would I want that table? Can't want the trees, but no. And, of course, we're taking absolutely everything we can. I've got plenty of rice, so people won't starve. They just might not be happy with only having rice. Okay, all continues to be well. This should definitely be my prisoner room, let's not forget that. And until I can have more actual beds, we'll put down these fake beds. John continuing to hold the fort. He's doing just fine. I mean, he's a very happy man. He's witnessed a lot of death, and he's carrying around his favourite big old Persona Zeus hammer. It's only good, but good is better than normal, and the big thing is that neural cooling and those kind thoughts. I would only exchange that for something that was a legendary Zeus hammer, I think, because there's some great Persona traits on a weapon. I was hoping they would add more Persona weapons. Currently, I think it's only the Plasma Sword, the Mono Sword, and the Zeus Hammer. It'd be nice to have some Persona firearms. The problem with firearms, though, is in the end it comes down to two weapons. It comes down to having the charge cannon thing and the charge rifle, and maybe a niche use for some high-quality sniper rifles, but... well, actually, I prefer a legendary sniper rifle for most things because the... oh... if it's legendary, it's so damn good. And it maintains that enormous range, bigger than any gun other than some mech stuff. So hopefully everybody gets to have some sleep right now, although not everybody gets a bedroll. I should consider making some fresh bedrolls the next time people come back. But at least they're going to go out and get some wood for us. And John must really be lacking work right now, because he's busy cleaning up some filth. John, what could you be doing that doesn't involve cleaning? You'd probably really like to make some art, but I'm not even sure John's a smelting man. Oh well, he's not getting the slag for it. Where's all the slag at, anyway? Oh, there's a fair bit of it over there. Go on, John, if you've got naught else to do. John's pretty good at damn near everything. Everything that we value, that is. Cooking. Well, actually, we don't value cooking anymore, thanks to disgusting goop. But plants, yes. Art, yes. Crafting, yes. Social. I poo-poo social a lot, but it's good to have one person that can manage social. Lona, you have no way of knowing if John is slacking or not. He's done a lot for us, you know that. It might seem like a waste. Whoa, what am I doing with this? Deconstruct that. It might seem like a waste to be leaving all these mech corpses out here, but it's a lot of work to haul them back. And on top of that, you need to shred them, and I don't think that the amount you get for shredding them is really that worthwhile. Regrettably. Okay, everybody's on their way to go and terrorize that campsite, and I'll be interested to see if people end up getting a stacking bonus from participating in multiple raids. Game keeps telling me about animal filth. I do not like being told about that, because I know if I want to care about it or not. But it's because they're allowed on the concrete, I think. The game goes, oh, you're allowing them to walk along concrete. That's not good. Concrete is for humans. At least I think that's what causes it. Hopefully it can just get filthy enough that we don't care. Yeah, so it goes, oh, you're walking along this, how dare you. I could change the animal paths, but I don't want to. I'll just have to live with it. Taking a moment to monitor my memory usage, because that was what was crashing the game before, but nope, it is fine. And the reason it's fine is because we got rid of the Show Me Your Hands mod. Cache of Fortune. Ooh, that's my favorite kind of cache. We've intercepted messages about a collection of valuable items worth $1,100 not far away. It consists of a skill trainer and a couple of advanced components. Advanced components are worth a lot of money. That skill trainer would actually be really good on Lona. Really, really good on Lona. Wrong one. When you use a skill trainer, it gives you a big burst of experience. And that is further multiplied if they have interest in the subject. And to get Lona far higher in mining would be fantastic. So I almost certainly want to get that cache. Where is it? These guys are going to be on the road for a long time, and John is going to be very vulnerable. But I guess we're going to do a big loop. Hit up there, then back. I could actually split off the caravan and send some people home. Because John is a big risk right now. I mean, sure, the wealth went down a lot when everybody else left, but if he got attacked by like 7 raiders right now, what would John do? He can't have the animals help him. Oh well, he would summon help, of course. All right, that's not bad. I forgot that John is a socialite. Hello, ape. I hope you're all right. His extreme pain will keep him down. Have your support calls refreshed? Definitely not. The trooper squad still has 17 days to go. The Janissary squad I haven't used yet. So yeah, John could actually take good care of himself for a while. Now what do we have here? We have natives, so they're not going to have cool... wooden foot is not exactly the cool augment I was thinking of. I was hoping for farming hands. I forget what it's exactly called. But these people will all die, and I will take their wood. So let's go. Animals front and center. I can steal their hats while I'm at it. And of course I'm going to steal them. Animals? Would you be so kind? Jinx, the animals really don't want to fight, do they? Okay, I just rejigged that and now they have a better understanding. Mad Emu! Those are just the risks that I'm not sure John is capable of taking care of here. Okay, Jingo managed to take a bit of a dinging, but it was just a bruise. Now I'm a little worried that we might accidentally shoot our animals here, because we got big, hefty weapons and our enemies do not. So I wonder if we could actually just migrate over here a bit and take flanking shots. Well, Clam certainly took one. There we go. Oh, and that was just with a sniper rifle as well. Okay, that's scared them off, but the animals don't care. The animals are going in for the kill. So, Lona, if you could be so kind. Sadly, you need to claim the doors before you can open them. Actually, I think I just select all and claim, and select all and say please keep open. But Lona, being the Malay specialist that you are, head over there, and Nix, being the shooting my elephants in the ass specialist that you are, also head over please. Oh damn, I think Sora just got shot by a snipe. Yeah, that's why I don't like shooting into where my animals are. Look at this bugger running away. Iron-willed and tough is great, but the other thing is not. By the way, I didn't check to see if any of these people are members of our custom units, but that's easily done when we go and check enemies here, and we make sure to add ideology. Ideology. I'm sure there was one here for IDEO. Focus, faction, equipment. Where'd it go? I was certain there was one here for ideology. I'm beyond certain there was. We even used it to check before. Yeah, misc, age, bad hedifs, job, inventory, equipment, faction, focus, gender. I don't know what a hedif is. Ah, permanent injuries. Mental state, Q, job, race. Oh, they're all humans in that. Traits? Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be a very good way to filter through people that are interesting. Wasn't it under some other menu? I'm certain it was under numbers. Wasn't under medical, that's for sure. Where did it go? I am beyond certain that it was here. And it was called IDEO. IDEO. Missing label. Suppression. Yeah, I thought it was misc as well. Hedifs and bad hedifs. Well, there's faction, but that's not going to tell me. Did it get patched out? It's possible there was that patch. Anyway, we can at least check the names, and I don't think any of these are names of people that we added in. So we're alright in that regard. Hope my animals are okay. Medical, animals... Nobody bleeding that badly. Shame about ZOZ's moving. Did we bang you up bad? Rear left leg and the lungs. Yeah, the lungs don't help. The pregnancy doesn't help. We need to get out of here ASAP so we can patch up our animals. No, stop shooting our animals! Oh. I need to pay closer attention to that. Alright, we got the wood. It's always tempting to harvest the entire map clean, but... No, we just gotta go, go, go. Oh, so many prisoners. So many people to patch up, but we have people that can patch up, so that's okay. Not taking dead bodies, but I'm taking all of that wood. It's not slowing us down that much, thankfully. Their weapons do not interest me. Their tainted clothes do not interest me. That steel table somewhat interests me. I like steel, I like it a lot. So I'll take it. Nice thing is these prisoners can also carry things for us. I'm taking all their pemmican as well. That's a lot of pemmican. Thank you kindly. Then off you go. I really, really like the caravanning. A good decision has been made. Unlike John here, who decided to engage the emu. How do you think he'll fare? You know, if John gets in-capped here, it's going to be the end of him. His medical is terrible as well, so who's going to look after the poor guy? So there we go, his nose got cracked and his eye got scratched. Whereas the emu got a destroyed foot there, and their legs are no good as well. Oh, well, good job, John. Jolly good job. You're going to have to patch yourself up there, I'm afraid. Which you're not going to enjoy so much, but you're the only one that can do this for yourself. So I guess it's tend to yourself. Wait, without medicine? No, don't tend without medicine. Go and use some bleeding medicine. Well, this thing's very dead. Oh, you broke its spine. He's going to unload that inventory. Right, what I wanted to deconstruct this shield thing for was for the shield core. Shield cores are worth decent money, but more than anything they can be used to deploy those shields that, well, they keep you from a lot of bad things. What's he actually doing right now? Ah, right, he's tending to himself. Good, good, good. That's what I was hoping for. Jake, could you have literally ripped trees from the ground and taken them with? Yes. Right, so your nose got cracked and your eye got scratched. Here's hoping that that scratch doesn't leave a permanent malus, because sight is a nasty thing to lose. Although I do believe I picked up a bionic eye. Ooh. 0% 10 quality on the nose, 17% on the eye. It'll take a wee while for that to heal up. But that won't stop him from moving around. In fact, only his missing middle toe impacts that. I find it hard to believe that missing a middle toe on one of your feet will drop your movement abilities by 4%, but I have never lost a toe, so I guess I'll count myself as one of the lucky ones. I'll definitely want the crew back in time for harvest season, but harvest season's a wee bit away. And a nice thing is that having my elephants out and about means that they're able to eat without needing all of this. It's even something worth considering that for the elephants, I can just have them roam around here. It's always grazing time for them, they'll never starve. It would actually cut out the amount of work I need to do massively, because I wouldn't need all of this. Genuinely something to consider. But it means I'd never be able to permanently keep my elephants here. And then there'd need to always be somebody taking care of them out there. A fun idea, but I don't think I will. Toes are used for forward and backward balancing, Jake. Granted, the middle toe is not as important as the big toe, but 4% sounds about right. I'll believe it, Forecast. As I'm doing the rounds, it's tempting to do just everything, isn't it? I mean, I could even go and do this ancient complex on the way back. I could even destroy the Green Rock Bezo Alliance headquarters. Well, it's probably not their headquarters, but it's one of their settlements. Alright, resting up in a medical bed, is certainly a great way to help these things go away. I was looking up the numbers on that. But I would actually like it if you cleaned up the place so that we don't get problems with you being dinged. Or imagine if John got an infection here while everyone's away. It'd be horrible. Oh, so this is the hypothetical situation I was talking about. We are under attack and only John is here. And they are attacking immediately. So what do they bring to the party? A chain shotgun, a sniper rifle. Sniper rifles can be the worst. I once got attacked by a group that had only sniper rifles. You couldn't get close to them. The biggest problem is this spoon individual. They have go juice. They have incredibly good armor. And a heavy submachine gun. Not ideal for us. I am wielding a bio-coded heavy SMG, a detestable weapon. Is there a brawler? No, but it's against their beliefs. These people's beliefs probably revolve around having melee weapons. Oh, Caravan is here. See, that would be easier to tell if the numbers thing would actually show me their IDO. I don't know why it's gone from here. Might be under records? No, that's not it. Certainly wouldn't be under abilities, or health, or needs. Needs missing label. Don't crash my game now. I don't get it. In any case, Caravan seems to be one of ours. Undergrounder, slowpoke, nudist, good skills. Led by ethicist. The rest of these people are all about their perfect ethics. See Rue there. Rue has a deployable shield. I love those things. I want those things. There are some easy ways to get those things. But, well, I want all of the animals right now to be cowering indoors. Actually, if they do go there, they might eat this stuff. I need if they go over to unpacking area, that'll keep them safe for a little bit. But I'll probably need to expand the unpacking area a little bit. As for you, John, you also need to cower indoors, but more than anything, I need you to call our allies and have them dig us out of this situation, because you can't take... John could kill all these guys on his own, but it would be expensive. I'd need to use all my shock lances. Alright, we request immediate military aid, pretty please. I'm not taking any chances on these, I'm calling in both of them. Unfortunately, they had landed as far away as possible. At least all the animals can run away to safety. Now, these animals... There's an elephant... which of these elephants are nearing maturity here? Juvenile of 19 days, 18 days, 15 days... I'm going to keep an extra animal here, train them up. Elephant 3, as of today you're no longer Elephant 3. You are Glow, who requested to be an elephant as thanks for finding out what was causing the— What the hell? Don't blow up this! I like this wall! Ah, why are they doing that? Is that because they'll figure out any way they want into here? Wrong one. These raiders intend to breach your walls. They'll determine their own path into your colony and destroy anything in their way. Well, they're succeeding at that. Alright, thankfully, my jolly good allies are taking this way in, but John won't be able to help many of them, or even any of them. His lack of medical skills, and the fact that he's only one person to drag these people back to help, means that we're going to be short-handed for this. Unfortunate, because, you know, more bodies are more bodies, right? Oh dear, that granite door is good, but it's not so good that it's going to stand up to all of this. Oh well, oh, jings malings, and they're on their way in. What else are they going to destroy on their way in? Those nades are a problem. The geothermal generator could tank 2 of them, perhaps. John, where are you at? You're over here. Your gear includes a psychic shock lance, which is kind of good. Man, I need a bigger wall. Or multiple walls. Oh, are they going to blow up my wind turbine? Probably. They might even set fire to things around here, but I can't risk John's life. Chings, they're actually pouring on in. Fortunately, we have very few friends of ours here. Speaking of friends of ours, any names popping out at us? Ooh, you brought a deployable shield as well. That's pretty cool. Well, that's more than a little bit cool. Infection, Jake. Who's got an infection? It was probably just one of these guys, and I don't really care about that. If they die along the way, then too bad. But, well, it might have been Nyx, but no, Nyx is fine. Shame about the animal starvation of Rakuso. I can sort that by expanding the unpacking area to include all of that, so then they can eat the kibble, even though I don't want them to. Right, this is a problem. They're probably about to lob frag grenades at my wind turbine, which is an expensive thing to lose. But John is a more expensive thing to lose. Bye-bye, turbine. I miss you already. Hopefully they didn't sever this connection. Nope, they didn't, because I build redundancies into mine. And now these guys are in to help. There are only 4 of them, unfortunately. But it seems like the reinforcements from the north will take care of, well, the back of the... Oh my god, they're killing my plants as well. That's not very nice. Oh god, John, no, 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 no. You know what, I'm really not fond of these grenaders. I'll take down Ray first. And there we go. Now Gary, I could probably engage in melee, but oh god, there's Pollock there as well. Probably best that you get back, John. I'm not looking to die here. Although these guys don't seem so keen to engage as to just come and wreck their way in. Perhaps it would be prudent to take out Gary as well. There we go. What the hell did he get set fire to? The psychic shock burned his brain, literally. And has started a fire. That fire is about to become a big problem for me. How do you feel about annihilating Pollock while you're there? Spoon is a problem. I got a lot of problems here. And John being just one man is not particularly great at handling this problem. Especially since Spoon is getting free shots on here. You could go and annihilate Pollock, but, you know, if Pollock scores a lucky hit on you and you get down, that's also a problem. You're also wearing a flak vest, and John is not wearing the most protective equipment known to man. Also, they got more reinforcements coming in. It's not worth risking John over this. Oh, but Pollock's about to blow up my wood and my infirmary. Okay, but those guys are engaging. Alright, go for it. Take out Pollock while you can. Crack! And they're trying to flee. That's good. Look at that. Their bad back is no match for your good Zeus hammer. Take Pollock down. Oh man, they broke my stuff. I like my stuff. Okay, that was a huge amount of damage to do to Pollock there. You've stunned them as well. That should be down and out. There we go. John feels pretty good about it. I want you to capture Gary. That's the fastest way to put that fire out. Woof. Away it goes. Now just ditch him. Now we'll figure out what to do with you. I could certainly kill Gary. There's a lot of problems here. Wolverine is infected. Friendly group. Oh yeah, that was old news about the work site there. Did he smash his head off? Illustrajon slammed Pollock in the neck. Missing a neck caused Pollock to die. You know, while you're at it there, could you kill Gary? Gary with that burnt brain is no good to anybody. Sickly cannibal, go figure they died. Now, there's something to be said for saving members of the Imperium while they're here. Well, I could save Caravan's life. They probably deserve it, even though he lost his pinky. Not sure we can keep someone around who's lost their pinky. Now, I'm curious if we were able to take down anybody who had one of those deployable shields on, or if they all went away. For that, I'd need to check here. I'm not seeing anything of value. I don't like Rue or Spoon leaving here alive, because they've got amazing stuff on them. Rue likely won't. He's going to be dead soon, but that high on go juice makes him very good at getting away. So, I want you to melee Gary to death, and then we're going to save a couple members of the Imperium. If there's any member of the Concord that could be saved as well while we're at it. Chewie? Chewie's a wimp. You can tell because it went down so fast. So I'd recommend that we save Demarius, Curufin, and Chewie. After, of course, you killed... No. Don't do that. Kill him. Okay, great. Rue died, unfortunately. I wanted him alive so we could take his stuff. But Spoon might yet go down. They probably died because they were high on go juice, so it took a lot to kill them. Okay, go and rescue, and... Oh, right, Curufin was a baddie. Well, they got some half-decent gear on them, don't they? Still, rescue. Are they going to live? Oh, that's a lot of wounds for you to patch up, John. You're not particularly good at that. Still, do that. Strip them. What's Ben got on him? Some half-decent stuff, I suppose. Double strand pants aren't too shabby. The difficulty of having only one person around here. What about Darcy? And there's Penelope. That double strand parka is definitely worth some decent dosh. So go and strip Penelope. And then go and rescue Chewie. And then you'll be tending to them. Thought I heard Bane, but it was just Ben, says Bane. God, that's confusing. Alright, you know, if Spoon goes down, all the better. But I'd like them taken alive, please. They are not... Oh, they got a pain stopper. They're going to die. Unless their legs get shot off, they're very dead. Still, him dead is better than alive. There we go. At least he died without feeling any pain. That's an alright way to go. It's just marine armor, marine helmet. I did not want a hostile who still had access to such great weapon, great armor, still alive and against me. Illustrajon came out of that fight without taking a single bit of damage. That's good. It means he doesn't have to waste his own time. Wait, why is everything disabled? Oh, crumbs, they broke this off and I do not have a redundancy baked into my hospital. But at least I still have a hospital. Definitely keeping that sniper rifle. There's a lot of stuff to take with us now. I'd like to rescue somebody else for good relations, but it doesn't look like other people need rescuing, which is good. That was a very dangerous situation to leave John in. It might be tempting to capture some of these people as well, but John's very, very slow at dealing with people's injuries, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Better to put that time into repairing relations with people. Ugh. You know what, John? Work on this first, please. There we go, that way you should have some light coming in. Good. Yeah, they ripped through these walls in no time thanks to those grenades. I might consider building a second wall here just so that it's going to delay them a bit longer. Or even a third wall here. It's just very dangerous, all of that. I know you want to rest, but we have lives to save, John. Well, this life doesn't need saving. This one certainly does. Even give them actual medicine, it'll make you better at it. Chewie doesn't need good medicine. Second wall in the north. Oh yeah, I need this. I need this geothermal. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll push my wall out further then. Oh, there we go. It cost a couple of shock lances, but it was better that than losing a lot more of this to grenades. Oof, I only got 10 steel back from that destroyed... well, you know, I kind of wanted rid of it anyway. It wasn't doing me any favors. How you feeling there, Damianus? Damianus will survive. Wolverine's gotten yet another infection. Are they sickly? No, but they are slow. Minor infection, they'll be fine. And this loot will be ours. Unknown threat, but come on, what can be a threat to the bulk of the team? No, we don't have slaves anymore, Mono. I got rid of one of ours, or John got rid of one of ours. In a frenzy of hate and anger and confusion. James, you really feel the limitations of having just one person in your colony to take care of all this stuff. But some extra go juice is good. Go juice is worth so much money. And in a pinch, let's say if John was suddenly being attacked by like 3 people and there was nothing else we could do. For some reason I couldn't call down reinforcements or whatever. He could slurp some go juice and murder them all. Go juice is so powerful. There's a reasonable chance that you get addicted to it even on your first application. In fact, it shows up here. It's a hard-style drug, and safe is never. A user will never become addicted if they never take the drug more often than this. Yeah, okay, but this one is never safe. And the random chance is actually just 1 in 200, so that's pretty good. But if you take it regularly, you will get that. And the only way to get over an addiction is to not take it for a long time. And the best way to do that is to slice your legs off and be confined to a bed. Or remove your spine if you have a removable spine. Anything that prevents your movement. That way, even though you get really angry and have your withdrawals, you'll get over it. How's your medical coming along, John? Utter beginner. What a tragedy. It's tempting to tell John to always carry a bit of go juice on him just in case. I can say no drugs, but what I could do is make a new policy where go juice is not used but kept in the inventory. And I say always keep a couple bits of go juice on you for just in cases. So what would this be? Melee drugs on hand. And then I say you're on melee drugs on hand, and that way John will always carry 2 go juices on him. So if the going gets tough, the tough get bloody well going. Minor artery blockage on you as well, which is a shame. But if these 2 leave, at least I'll get half of that relation bonus back. Bodies to be butchered as well, of course, but John can worry about that when he wakes up. Yeah, berserker juice, essentially. Go juice is just so powerful, it's unreal. But it's expensive to make, it requires a lot of cocaine and even this medical mixer drink that you can only ever get from traders or drop pods. You can't manufacture it yourself. Clam has gotten sick. Oh, sucks to be them. We gonna get in here? No, everybody's sleeping up. But everybody has food and such, although they're probably unhappy. Loved ones sold. 8 raw food. Oh, that's right, they're eating that raw rice. Can't imagine eating raw rice being all that fun. And there we go, John is completely healed, so he's gonna go back to his much better bedroom and feel damn good about it. Good, the friendlies are leaving. That means that when Chewie leaves, I will get the bonus for it. None of them seem incapacitated. What's up with Martin here? Not a lot, he's about to die. The sooner he stays alive, though, the sooner his body is fresh for the human butcher to butcher up. John, is your work still on cooking when need be? Cooking is second to growing and cutting and art and wardening, but it is there. So he will get slicing up these bodies. Butcher foreigners, no longer suspended. And I'm going to have to increase that range quite a lot to make up for all the bodies. But that'll be John's job when he wakes up, and I'm sure his manipulation is just fine. Oh, hell yes. Don't need toes to manipulate. Hey Jake, just finished watching Freddy Fish weekly one-shot. Good times. I figured that would be nostalgic for a lot of people. It wasn't for me, though, which I suppose is for the better. If I'd known the game, I would have just gone bip all the way through it. I do like the fact that it had randomized aspects, so that's very cool. Especially from a game from 1990-something. Now, these animals, I'm sick of them eating all of my kibble, so get away from here, go back to Animal Zone, stop eating it, apart from Igor, who can eat whatever he wants. I'm definitely going to have to make some fresh new kibble. I'm going to unsuspend that, and of course you can make it out of, well, any meat, because I don't really have any meat. But I'm going to have to turn off hay and turn on making it out of corn. Hopefully corn's not going to be a problem. I got 1,300 corn, with more on the way, but I don't really have much hay. I think I'm going to have this one set to hold open, and I'm going to say that corn is okay to use. I'm going to turn all that human meat that I get out of this into kibble. Kibble lasts a long time, the dog needs it, and it's good backup for when I desperately need to feed my elephants. Elephants won't eat things like raw corpses, sadly. Wish we could train them to. Alright, up and at 'em, John. It's a bright new day. Jimbo's fully healed, good on him. I'd hate to have these animals being injured. I don't know why ape is on the animals list here. Okay, item stash. What is there for us aside from a whole lot of rain? Well, there's an unknown danger, isn't there? But I'm not seeing any unknown dangers. I'm not seeing any dangers known or otherwise. Let's go and take care of it. Well, I'm seeing this ancient ruined tank, but I don't think that's gonna come alive. Let's just go get this thing and skedaddle. Lona's a little slower than everybody else because those gigantic drill arms of hers are slowing her down a bit. But that's okay. Voomer, what's inside? Just claim that and hold it open. Okay, well, we've got it. Can we just leave then? Just so much for danger. I'm not sure if it's worth going here, or if we should go back and regroup for a while. Ah, come on, we'll get there in no time. So steal the advanced components, steal the mining skill trainer. Steal more trees. Just steal the urn, I like the urns. Do I like the tables as well? Well, I kind of do. And we have all this stuff as well. There was another unexplored room, Jake. What? Explain further. Ah, this. I mean, it's not going to have anything of value in it. Of that, I'm quite certain. Okay, off you trot. Meanwhile, John will continue to rule over nobody in particular. So you're moving into drugs production now? I'm having a crack. Oh my Christ. We don't really like the puns around here. Well, I don't like the puns around here, and that's all that matters. Oh, I miss my fan. Damn, these people bringing in the grenades. That's some heavy stuff. How am I doing on granite? Not great, but it's just how easily they blew through it. A granite wall can take 2 grenades, but not a third. A door can only take 1, but not a second. And it destroyed all the granite, nothing left of it, which is a damn shame. Well, John, much as you're enjoying your Psi Focus gain, you should get yourself up to the desired Psi Focus level and then get on with your bleeding work, which, yes, involves harvesting hay grass. But hopefully, well, actually, I should tell you to cook those bodies up first, and by cook we mean butcher. Alright, Forecast, let me help you show me how serious I'll take it. Alright. Oh, Chewie's getting up and going, that's handy for me. I'll get a relation bonus with the Concord. But I'm more interested in good relations with the Fallen Imperium. Sadly, they don't send a lot of allies to help out. Why is the geothermal in its own room? The geothermal gets its own room, which I hope I did not roof. Doesn't look like I did. Let me double check that though. Architect zone. Just continue to ignore the roof area there, please. Okay, let's not get it. Anyway, this is purely to protect the geothermal generator. It has a lot of hit points, but it could easily end up caught in a crossfire, so I give it walls to stop it from taking anything. But it gets a door there in case it gets a malfunction, so someone can go in and fix it. Just like John is fixing these bodies. Sorry, Middleton and Martin, you two are going to have to be dealt with as well. Butcher Foreigner's range must be pretty damn big. Ah, it can become so big. Oh, I'll just make it unlimited for now. A good thing for John is to get this extra leather and meat. What are you doing, Chewie? That doesn't look like moving to me. There we go. Solar flare. Well, fortunately we're not particularly reliant on electricity right now, but solar flare is one of the more annoying things because it shuts down food production and it's completely unavoidable. There's nothing you can do to keep your electricity running during a solar flare, or if there is, I don't know about it, and would love to know about it. Alright, all the slaves we're picking up are starting to feel a whole lot better. Well, they're not slaves, they're just prisoners. Organ donors, of course. And I will be organ harvesting them to death, unless there are some which are particularly tantalizing to keep as colonists. And then I'll have them fight for the privilege. Do you only have 5 colonists, or are they your main people? I've got 6 colonists. John, Health, Boomer, Lona, Nix, and Meowzilla. I'm looking for a 7th, but the 7th one's going to have to prove themselves. And proving themselves tends to mean winning in a gladiatorial bout. Who else are you going to butcher there, John? Ah, good choice. Rue was a dangerous man. We better make sure he stays dead. Also, he was carrying 7 bunches of go juice. 8 if you count the one he was drinking. That is a crazy amount of go juice. It really is get up and go juice. The stacks of meat, paste meals spoil. Yes, paste does spoil. You can't just pile it up. It's also not something you can force the meat dispenser to produce unless you use an exploit, which I'm not above doing. Nutrient paste is so good, it's actually one of the most efficient ways to feed your animals as well. Heating your plants is only useful if you're in a cold state. Yeah, no need to heat plants generally. Hard to stop the goat juice binge. Well, it's going to be a lot of work for John turning all this into kibs. It makes sense to go to this ancient complex on the way back as well. I just hope John doesn't run into any unforeseen difficulties along the way. Oh, he wants to go in Psi focus. Well, fair enough. Everybody needs a hobby. I think he's butchered enough bodies. These ones are a bit far away, but it's free. It's free skin, so it's hard to say no to. Yeah, we'll be okay. So about this ancient thingamajigger. Everybody's need for rest is grim. Maybe you should rest first before going in. We'll hit it in the morning. Resting also gives them an opportunity to regain some happiness. Not happiness, but mood is what I'm trying to get at here. They'll have low recreation, but when the caravan isn't moving, they actually gain recreation, which I suppose is good. And the solar flare is over. So if you were hungry, John, now's your time to deal with that. Hopefully I remember to restart the caravan come morning time. Seems like the kind of thing I'd forget. What is John holding as a weapon? A gigantic hammer. It's called Loggermar. It's very, very powerful, more so than a Thrombohorn and with better melee penetration. Best thing about it is the EMP burst it gives, so if John ends up in a fight with mechs, he can stun them. Not always though, they can adapt. Still, it's better than not. Okay, this guy can walk, but he's not leaving until his... Oh, he's malnourished as well, that's not good. John, you want to feed our poor bugger? Nutrient paste is just so efficient. It uses so little food and gives so much nutrition. It's just people don't like eating it. You can take the meme to make you like eating it, of course. Oh yeah, Nyx's restfall rate is savage thanks to his sensory mechanites. God, Nyx is a waste of space. No, I'm not training my elephants in Hall. I don't consider that to be a good use of anyone's time. If I train the elephants to haul, then I'm going to have them going out and grabbing things like that, which means to maintain their haul, Lona is going to be chasing them down. And if the elephant is moving from here to here and Lona's trying to train them, Lona's going to be chasing and chasing and chasing. And it's going to waste so much of Lona's time. It's not going to be a net benefit on anybody's time compared to just... I'm going to need this back eventually. Compared to just keeping them in a relatively small area and only having them on attack. It also means losing an elephant is so much worse because that's an extra 7 bits of training that I've invested into them and lost. Alright, get to work, everybody. You're all rested up, so it's time to go. Now, this ancient danger might not be quite as easy to deal with as the last one, Nonetheless, let's deconstruct some wall to figure out what we're dealing with. I certainly do not want this one exploding on me as well, but it likely will if it wants to. Alright, everybody, get on dealing with that. They're not tired, so they should be fine. Hopefully my prisoners don't make a break for it. It's possible that they will. Which might make it reasonable to split off a prisoner batch. We'll see how it goes, though. It's not a big loss if they do run away. It's just each of them carry about $1,000 worth of organs and another $1,000 worth of skin and about $100 worth of meat. That's how I'm looking at these people. I'm not even sure if any of them are worth bringing on. Let's have a quick look at that. Slowpoke, absolutely not. Staggeringly ugly isn't actually that bad, and Jogger is good, but these are trash. Gourmand, no. Greedy, absolutely not. Teetotaler, I don't like. Night Owl, I don't like. Brawler, yeah, but these are terrible. Batman, beautiful yet annoying, otherwise unremarkable. Aesthetic is nice. Slow learner and dumb labor, incapable are awful. Psychically dull can be useful. Steadfast is good, otherwise bleh. Nah, none of these really appeal to me. They're just walking organ donors. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't really want you to just walk inside here as well. Health, if you could kindly deconstruct that as well while you're at it. Reconstruction isn't bad. I'm sure you'll take care of it. Oh, jings. This is a place just asking to be trouble for me. Next, please deconstruct that, lest it become a big issue. Not much point removing all of these. I will cancel that and cancel that. Lona might be an idea if you stand ready over here with the animals. Bollocks, that's exactly what I was hoping would not happen. At least this all counts as open, and the walls are all made of stone, so as long as we stay away from it, it's okay. By the way, could you open that while we're here? And you need to get away from that ASAP. What are we looking at? Ooh, I want those meds. But get out first, see where the fire goes. There's gonna be some stuff I gotta hack, I'm sure. Okay, well that's a very small fire. I could probably just leave it there and not care about it. I don't want you to... Oh my days, they're actually full of stuff. Ah man, I was hoping they would prioritize loading up the pack animals, not anyone else. Pick up all that medicine and get out of there, please. Glad that health is disabling that. Oh god, the animals. Right, do not follow Lona. And instead get over to Area 1, everybody. And Area 1 is going to be here, so there's plenty of food and stuff for you. Hey, more animals. How cute. Alright, good, you got that. Oh, Voomer is bad at what she does, so better to have you guys actually take care of this. Please hack that for supplies. And then we'll have this deconstructed. And then we should know everything there is to know about this place. These ancient dangers don't seem quite as dangerous as advertised. A skelopede. And an ancient cryosleep pod. Is that going to be good or bad? Perhaps we had best not risk either way. Get behind this this ancient fence, which provides 55% cover in case... Well, actually get behind this. Could be grim for us. That thing could be a bother. Wasn't there meant to be something that I hack here for information? Okay, components there. What does the world have to say about it? Containing treasure, but not necessarily containing information about our relic. That's a shame. Right, Boomer, you must not go close to that big explodey pod thing. Need you over here. Need you over here. Cancel that. Let's get all of you folks over here. I feel like I'm missing someone. Yeah, what's Meowzilla up to? Oh, I told him to wait there and he's done nothing since. That's fair, though. Uh-oh, that's also bad. And there are a few more of them than before, but barely. And they are very, very poorly equipped. Do you plan to bionic enhance your people before you take the Arco quest? That'd be a good idea because it loads a lot of the wealth onto them, but I'll need to get the bionics and such for them. Teetotaler, Brawler, Iron-willed and kind, but incapable of intellectual. None of those really shout out at me. How you doing there, John? You've managed to get rid of a lot of that stuff, which is good. Maybe we should slow down with the butchering and get going with the kibbling. That'll be useful for all, I think. I was taking care of that. Alright, so with a bit of luck, they're actually going to path in through here and annoy that thing. With a bit of not luck, they're going to path over it all. So, might be an idea to actually hug closer to here and see if they can wake it up for me. Also, I'd like you to open that crate. I need to know what's inside. Bit of herbal medicine. Crivens, no one's going to be caring about that so much. Having your enemies fight amongst themselves is generally a boon. They're going to come inside. They are not coming inside. Okay, well, that's a shame. I'm quite confident we're going to rip them to shreds, though, so we're going to go down here and take some shots. If the need still arises, I can and will involve our... Wait, are you taking shots from there with a pistol? I don't think that's going to work out so well for you. By the way, Lona, if your animals could kindly get attacking for us as well, that would help me out a touch. Nice, but Faller is still a little close for my liking. Damn, that's the thing, health is naked, so you're probably not going to enjoy taking any of that. Okay, down you go. The mace salamanders may be trying to flee, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough for them. And Shizuka, well, you'll be coming with me. Oh, did it not wake up the you there, the Skelipede? The Skelipede counts as a danger here. We're going to need to eradicate that danger. Well, Banksy, what's it going to be? Banksy is, I think, just fast enough to evade my my everything right now. Could you folk all please attack that? Well, it's enough to wake it up, but I think it is more scared of us. But we cannot form a caravan until that threat is gone. And it is a threat, so let's get on it. Yes, I know Boomer is bleeding, but Boomer will stop bleeding once we're out of here. Without Lona, please do attack that. This poor thing just wants to live in peace! Okay, there we go. The area is safe and we can reform. And I do want to reform. It would make sense to just keep on going on the ancient complex excursion until further notice. Take the people who are alive. Take the components, of course. All the steel that there is. No need for a few limestone blocks, although I still want these chunks. I'll take the chunks from the next place. They had a lot of garbage, I won't be taking that. But I will be taking that medicine. Heavens knows I didn't bring enough of it. You forgot both the supply pod and the cryo. Oof, I did not want to forget that cryo. But I forgot the supply pod? I don't think I forgot any supply pod. I'm pretty sure I ordered the supply pod. Boomer, did we get this? It's already been hacked. This cryosleep pod could be gravely dangerous, but we'll go and check it out anyway. Hopefully whoever's in it was so sick that they're not going to be doing anything. I don't like leaving Boomer to bleed like this. It's next to the emu. Do you think I can tell where the emu is? Which emu? Oh, well that's the component, which I am already scooping up when I form Caravan, so don't worry about that. Animals, please follow Lona. This could be dangerous for her. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. So we got somebody who is immediately turning angry against us. Can I at least take this thing with us? No, damn. Okay, we have a problem. We have a considerable problem. The animals must not follow you on attack duty anymore, and the animals must go back to Area 1. Lona must get the heck out of there. That guy's probably going to snort his yayo, which is fine. And he's going to come out and get shot, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, nice shooting next. Double shot in there with a chain shotgun. Imagine that, of all the things you go down with, you go down with all your drugs. He's a real modern-day Egyptian king. Who is this Philippus guy? A musical kid and Gladiatorial officer. Though Gladiatorials are peaceful places, they often remain prepared for war. His unit rarely saw any real action. Pursued artistic hobbies. His subordinates preferred to entertain themselves by brawling, so he got good at breaking up fights. Well, he's about to be broken up himself. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, of course, he's high on... oh, Christ, what an addict. High on yayo, he doesn't feel much pain. But he'll have felt that one. His arm is shot off, his leg is shot off. His right leg is barely there. No, Flag Flare, do not enter there, you'll catch fire. Kill him! Kill him! He shot him in the head and he's still going. There we go, right, now let's get going here. We'll have the abstractions of the caravan worry about how we haul all that stuff out of the fire. Do I actually want this addict on my side here? He's a walking batch of human leather, we'll take him. Now, they're the components that I was scooping up, no problem. I'm taking his drugs, I'm taking the steel, the plasteel. That's only 9 blocks, that's not worth taking. Tom's dead body. No, I don't think so, but the beer is nice. And, of course, all the supplies we can handle. Now, go! This is good because that'll allow Boomer and Health to be healed up. Sadly, Health and Boomer are a couple of the medics, but Nyx will take care of it as well. Jackal has gone berserk. Now, how does that work on a... how does that work on a caravan? Can they even do anything with that? Are they going to be beating up our people? Because they don't look very beaten up. Okay, Boomer's managed to take care of all of those cuts and grazes. At extremely good quality as well. 70 and 51 on herbal medicine is good. And it's just a small bruise for health. I should have thought twice about that one. Health was... Whoa, what's with all this side focusing? I want you to work that butcher table for kibble. Actually, I'll probably clear that and tell you to put all this stuff away shortly, because otherwise it's just going to take up space. I think it will pop at the next location, Jake. Really? Alright, there we go. I'm going to clear your prioritized work, but tell you to start hauling, please, because there's a lot of hauling to be done. Hopefully that human meat isn't going down here. It's not. It'll probably go into here then. You're fine, John. I'm sure you're just slacking off while we're gone. It'd be terrible if he tidies up all the bodies so everybody thinks that he really was slacking off. Tragic. Well, he keeps that up. This goes on here. This is already an uncomfortable amount of work, in my opinion. So, I don't know why people are keen on managing multiple colonies at one time. I don't like the fact that he's spending so much time meditating. He is told to keep his psi focus above 50%. But at least if he gets it to 55, it'll be good for a day. Oh well, it's no big deal, as long as these guys get their way over here. I'll tell them to rest before they enter the next place again, I think. Depends on how their rest needs are looking. I mean, Nyx has been a big old waste of space as usual, but that's because of his nanites. You know, I think we could get this done before night comes, and then rest up afterwards. There we go. That human meat isn't much good for me otherwise, but it's good to replace some of that kibble that our elephants have been regrettably eating. Alright, people will be tired for this, but not insurmountably. Now let's see how that berserker thing goes. Do we have... Yeah, Jackal is looking pretty berserk to me. It's alright though, if we just ready up and anger up, and those animals go on a rampage to deal with Jackal, we'll be fine. Jackal's rampage has come to an end, and I think Jackal is going to come to an end. Nyx, how do you feel about tending Jackal without medicine, just to stop him from dying, whilst everybody else goes and deal with the actual threat around here? And I tell those animals to stay in Area 1, and not follow while drafted, and I'm going to zone ourselves in Area 1 to be near enough that you can hop in and help us if things get hairy, but in fertile areas. So really all around here seems good for us. Ooh, but they might go through this to enter there. That's a dangerous prospect. Alright, here then. There's enough grass to keep some of them fed at least. Everybody down here ASAP. No longer incapable of walking, perhaps, but I don't want you bleeding out on me. Alright, Nyx, you done good. Now get back here. Chain shotgun is not the best item to give Nyx, but it just seems so thematic that somebody so useless carries such a reckless weapon. Now, what am I actually looking for here? Also, what was this rewarded defense thing? You tempt me, but I'm not sure we'll have enough time for this. 6 elite mercenaries. Ooh. Alright, well, there's something lighting up inside there. So there'll be at least a couple of things to deconstruct. Who's good at that? Lona's good at construction, so we'll have Lona remove both of these first and see what's going on. Either a healer mech serum or widescreen TV. I've already got a mega screen TV that I don't think I ever really leave plugged in. I think, yeah, blocks always take so long even to remove, sadly. Oh, hey, bed. Bed for everyone. Also, Boomer. Get us those supplies. We'll risk it. Oh, that seems like a bad risk. You think you can hack that before it bursts, Boomer? Go, go, go! Also, Lona. There are other things I would like to have deconstructed around here. Whew, she's out of there. I'm just going to let all that burn down. It's completely surrounded by limestone, so it's no big deal, and it all counts as outdoors. Carnivore fine meal times 16. So, I installed a mod that improves the goods that you find in these, but then I read a comment saying that it was too powerful, and holy Christ, I'm glad we got you out of there. There was a comment on the mods page saying that it was too powerful and whoever was using it said, I just end up swimming in new reformers, and that was the one thing I did not want. I didn't want some overpowered mod, even though the rewards you get from doing this are rubbish. I would rather... Oh, Jesus. This is even worse because this stuff's made of steel. That will cause a problem. Can you hack that anyway? It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get it done, I'm sure of it. Deconstruct that, then that, please. Boomer, get the hell out of there. Oh my days, it's amazing this place has held together for as long as it did. Yes, yes, infections. Nothing new. That sounds nice. Grab me some of that, and then deconstruct this, please. Herbal medicine. I mean, really, the rewards for coming in here are pretty awful. Yeah, I think the flames are the dangers here. I'm gonna have you guys come over here. How much hacking is needed? Not a lot. I'll have you hack that whilst we're here. And it's just a case of figuring out what's in here. Deconstruct and deconstruct. Nix is alright at that stuff, even though he's a tired chap. He'll get it done. There we go. Lona's not a patch on Voomer when it comes to hacking. We have numbers for this. I thought I had hack skill up here, but I can bring it up regardless. Stats, H for hacking speed. That Voomer 119% versus Lona's 85. Beat boop. You try. Oh well. Wouldn't mind some of that, Meowzilla. Crack her open. Hey! We managed to do it. That's all there was here then. So how are we doing on the left Tusk of Might information? We've managed to get 3... Actually, one of them failed, didn't it? One of these things that tried to come down. But we've got 2 out of 5 on the information there. All we need to do is pop that thing open, see if there's anything else here, and then reform. Nope, then we're getting out of here. Sorry, Nix, just hold on a little bit longer. I'm not that sorry. But we are getting out of here. Oh, well now that's a decent haul. Some Lucy. I do love Lucy. Right, Shiru here will come with us. It's worth good money, but if I ever feel that somebody deserves to get on the Lucy, say one of these people gets a brain scar or something, the option is good to have. Okay, let's skedaddle then. Reform that caravan, get back here. That may or may not be the way that you take. Take everybody that we have. The smokes, the Lucy, the steel. It is very loud outside for me. Hold on whilst I go and try to mitigate that. Measurably better. Richt, what are we stealing whilst we're here? I do want these chunks. Oh, marble chunks, perfect. Dead bodies, less perfect. I'll take the marble urn, the steel table. I'm not stealing all their trees, tempting though it is, to rip up the land and take it with me. I'm curious where all this mass is coming from, though. What do I have that's weighing 1,500? Are we carrying people with us or something? Don't forget the silver, Jake. I can't forget that silver. Take all those fine meals with us and that herbal medicine as well. Oh, that's right, we did bring a lot of wood. Well, I would still like these marble chunks so that I have access to actual marble blocks to use. It's just not as much as I would have otherwise liked. Apparently not a lot of days of food, but that's alright. They'll eat the rice. Actually, that's not a lot of days of rice. But these fine meals will do. Someone will eat them. I wonder if these people are dying of malnutrition. No, they seem to be alright. In fact, they are managing to survive the infections they get along the way. This isn't much of a death march. Surprisingly lack of a death march. That's limestone, Jake. Did I take the wrong one? I did take the wrong one. Let's make sure we take the marble chunks, which are heavier, strangely enough, so I can take fewer of them. Okay. There's more I would have liked, of course, but that'll do. That'll get us back to the elephant graveyard. Tomorrow, hopefully, all spick and span and ready to harvest these bodies. Now, I will probably want some proper beds in here for harvesting those bodies, so there's a temptation to... How many people are we bringing along? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've only got 2 here. So... 1... 2... Actually... Better idea is just to make this our prison. A splendid idea. Make this for colonists. Make this entire place to be for prisoners. And I guess I could get rid of the medical status on these beds as well. And then you're going to leave the map now, I think. Says you're trying to rest. It also says that he's hungry. Maybe he'll come over here. I guess this could be my hospital for now. Okay, I guess he's not yet ready to leave. Alright, people are immediately resting because the caravans, I think, always sleep at night. There's a mod to force them to move even at night time, but I'm not going for that. Don't forget to close the doors then. You mean these doors? Good call. There we go, job well done. It was really antsy having John manage everything here, but he survived. I don't like that these nice things out here are... Oh! Health's caravan is met peacefully with a caravan from Kangala Confederation. The caravan composed of da-da-da-da-da. Well, they're my allies, so I don't really want to turn on them. So let's see what they have to trade. They've got donkeys and does. And a lot of meat. Funnily enough, I'm low on cloth, but I have some things coming along. Could always sell my Lucy to them. And just masks and generally useless stuff. I don't think I'm interested in much of this. Although, again, if I have something that I could sell to them for money, like the Lucy, like the beers. I guess I already ate all of my pemmican. Barely have any silver of our own here. Nope, I don't think we need to do anything here. We'll just move on. Jake clearly doesn't believe in cleaning the base. The base is fine. Besides, John is just one man. There's been a lot of filth here whilst John's been away. Ah, Christ! They're eating the kibble, John. Spare the kibble. Bunch of travellers coming by. Hopefully they don't try and take the place over. That'd be very sad for me. Slow learner and industrious is tempting because industrious is just that good. Careful shooter aesthetic. I'm not a big fan of careful shooter. I'd rather people shot often than accurately. I guess I'll live. There we go, the amount of kibble I have has been restored somewhat. That'll keep the dog happy for a long time and be emergency rations for the elephants. And everybody's going to come really fast along this, even though they're completely laden. Did I just read Eagle von Own? I beg your pardon. Where'd they go? Where did they go? Have they already left? Oh, they must have already left. Jinx, they didn't hang around for long, did they? Oh well, they're lost, not mine. My loss is in this kibble. The human meat's going to go off shortly, so it's good that John's turning it all into kibs as fast as he can. I might regret using up this much corn, though. I'm going to have to suspend the kibble once he's done with this. There we go, just suspend that. Haul the kibble whilst you can. Health has gotten food poisoning from eating raw rice. I wasn't aware that raw rice was that good at being bad for you. I don't mind this human meat rotting away. I made the most of most of it. And look at that, all that human leather sitting around to be turned into new friends. We're out of food, but that's okay, because we got back just in time to be eating our delicious, disgusting gloop instead. Where are the animals off to? Oh, I guess they're hungry for grass. No, they shouldn't be hungry for grass. Point is, all of these animals should be going to the unpacking area to unpack. Elephant calf unrestricted? I think not. As long as Igor is on cowering indoors and everybody else is on elephants, we're okay. And I'm sure everybody's just glad to be back. Except Nix. Bloody Nix. He's probably just unhappy because he didn't get a proper bed when we were out and about. There we go, the place can be industrious once more. Why are they... Oh. Unpacking involves the kibble now, doesn't it? Not on my watch. Get away from that. This is so much faster than having our... Was that a tree? Did I accidentally pick up one of the trees? Well, that'll explain why so much space is being taken up. Huh. Well, oh, jings, that really explains it. I thought I'd undone taking all those trees, but it seems I was completely mistaken. 3 trees? This ate into the amount of marble I can take with me, so that was a mistake to make. Alright, who else has got gear on them? Z. Takes a deep breath of the familiar stench of home, death, hay grass, and now an unhealthy amount of surgery to do. Very unhealthy. By the way, John, if you could be so kind, could you go in there and make sure that door is closed for us all? And now the animals can get back to being in Animal Zone. Unless I missed any of them, but hopefully I did not. Nah, they all look ungeared to me by now. Excellent, that door is closed now. I wonder if health is slowed down because he's so filled with steel urns and steel and wood. Nix is resting. His bloody sensory mech, and I'm so sick of Nix. He is the worst. Want these doors kept open so people can easily go to and fro. I should make sure that nobody's scarred from all of that. No, Voomer did not, and Health did not. They were the only ones that got injured, as I recall. Oh, what do we have here? Moto's carrying a lot of stuff, including that sweet Lucy. Don't forget to lock the Lucy away before somebody binges on it. It's fine, I don't think anyone's going to binge on it, and the animals don't come here. Well, I guess Igor does, but if Igor binges on Lucy, then too bad. I don't think the thing has any nutrition, so people are unlikely to just eat it willy-nilly. Just ditch your stuff, man. You're causing me issues. And go and haul that Lucy away from... Actually, why is Health so slow? Oh, yes, of course, the food poisoning. Elephant never forgets and never forgives. So, got a lot of people that I'm going to be stealing their organs from. Hopefully we get them all thrown into prison. Oh yeah, Philippus. Somebody needs to go and grab him. But everyone's trying to sleep right now. These people are just hanging about here, probably waiting to be taken away. Shizuka's gone berserk. That's fine, have them fight amongst themselves. You'll probably get destroyed by Bat-Tran. And if not, I don't think this is going to be doing us much injury. There we go! It has come to an end. Also, you're carrying all this stuff for me. This is strange. I don't know why we load up prisoners instead of loading up our beasts of burden first. But it's nice that they can be ordered to drop it and agree to do so willingly. Not sure I would be so keen to comply myself. Oh god, everyone's trying to escape now. Because we didn't lock them up. That makes sense. They've been standing out in the open, haven't they? And now they're going to fight back if we try to arrest them. This could get ugly. There's always these chances on taking them. Well, at least this one's not going anywhere, but we should definitely try to take them all back. You too, Nyx. Get on it. I wonder if I can just shoot them as they're trying to run away. I might kill them that way, but that's a risk I'm sure I'm willing to take. How you feeling, Nyx? Nyx is feeling better. Oh, you don't seem so keen on shooting them, do you? You're not going anywhere, sunshines. Wolverine going mad. Take him down. Don't be taken down. Oh well, they're all after you now, aren't they? This could get messy. This could get real messy. Okay, good job, Meowzilla. Capture who you can right now. One of these are likely going to get away. Actually, forget the one that fell down. Go and get Ape, and you can go and get Jackal. Lessons being learnt here. Another lesson being learnt is that Nyx can't seem to fight very well against Bat-Tran, who already got annihilated. There we go, much better. Capture them. Anybody else trying to make a break for it? Philippus can't really go anywhere, what with the missing arm, and missing leg, and missing lots of things. But I think that'll grab most of our friends. Good, good. These small bruises are nothing, as long as people aren't bleeding from it. Nice music plays as a dozen prisoners get executed. They're not being executed, they're simply being downed. Now if you could kindly go and capture Wolverine as well. You go and capture Thaler. There's a lot of surgery to be done. Healing as well, I suppose. But I don't think any of these people are getting our nice stuff. Medical, prisoners, yeah, no medicine for these folks. Thankfully there's a lot of herbal medicine for me to apply to these people. I need someone to make a long trek over here to capture Philippus as well. But they're really just walking organ donors, I have no intention to do anything else. Boomer, go and help out. Thaler is apparently a medical emergency for us. Can we change that, Jake? I miss a good execution. Alright, we can execute one of them. Whoever's willing to get up and on the go. Oh, an extreme infection in the torso. Well, it's fine. That's for Boomer, Nyx, and Health to figure out how to deal with. Oh yeah, health is really sick. Probably not best to have health deal with that. He's still trying to unload his inventory. Why there though, I don't know. Just drop that stuff there, man. Do what you want. Yeah, resting's probably best for you right now. Oh, Ching's boomer. Right, I wonder if I can tell people to not be doing bed rest when they could be doing tending to other people. I still want to rest. I'd really rather you tended to our friends here. I guess the problem is that I haven't told these people... your heat stroke's fine, right? Yeah, 28 degrees is good. I haven't told these people what they're getting yet, have I? There's a lot to be done here. Kidney, lung, heart. Kidney, lung, heart. Kidney, lung, heart. Kidney, lung, liver. This one should probably be dealt with soon before it dies to its infection. Kidney, lung, liver. Kidney, lung, liver. Yeah, you're on the way out anyway. Kidney, lung, heart. You're looking alright. I think you and Squid are gonna fight it out for our intense amusement. Meowzilla, what are you up to? Oh yeah, still capturing. That's good. That's what we need. John, you're probably not going to enjoy this so much, but would you mind cleaning up all the everything in here? It's a bit filthy, you know. Once you're done with your psi focusing. Yeah, I'm picking out the ones that aren't that injured, so they'll get better faster and be all the better to have a lovely ritual with in our incredibly filthy workshop here. Apparently Thaler's still an emergency thanks to that infection. Oh, right, none of these people are going to be dealt with because they're not on actual medical care. There we go, we'll fix that. Boomer, you shouldn't be oh, okay, well, you do want to rest, and Squid's getting up to beat people up. That's not ideal. Go and bring him down. There we go. Done and done right. Also, if you could please haul this stuff, because it's we're going to need a lot of medicine for what we're getting up to. There we go, Boomer's getting on with the tending. I'd like Nyx to stop being so useless and start helping out. But no, he really just wants to sleep right now. Yeah, this prison dorm needs to go soon. That's why I'm trying to kill all these people before they start to try to stage an escape. John's making the place less dirty, which is good. Still haven't got my sterile materials because we've been a bit busy for research and such. The tree will die in 2.6 days unless replanted. Huh. I guess I could eventually replant it, let's say there. Kinda cool that they added this stuff. Nyx and Boom are claiming they need treatment, but I'm not too worried about a small bruise here and there. That said, some of those are pretty nasty bruises, especially on Boomer. It's going to impact on her manipulation, stop her being quite so good at healing these poor folks. Okay, Boomer, this is getting ridiculous. I need you up and tending to these people. At least if you start with these operations, you'll have them in Oh, well, say goodbye to Thaler then. I don't recall any of them wearing anything that I wanted to keep for myself. You might say synth thread jacket's really good, and you would be right. Flak vest and flak pants on you as well. I should do a double check then. Numbers on our prisoners. Anybody wearing anything of value? Just Philippus. Then they shall be stripped. And that stuff shall be taken. Don't know where they got such good stuff, but they got it. Butchering foreigners still perfectly allowed here, of course. Okay, a lot of hauling work to be done. A lot of cleanup to be done. Not unsurprising given how much stuff we brought back. It's just regrettable that Nix and Voomer got injured there and feel the need to rest up when they really should not be. Oh no, Nix wants to go and use the telescope. And, oh, my guest here died of malnutrition because I didn't feed him. That was bad. Didn't even realize that. Why is Rakuso so hungry? Is there no food for the animals? Well, there's also the fact that you're pregnant and therefore wanting more money. I'll allow the animals to go and eat from here as well then. I got a lot of fixing stuff to do. Harvesting all of this hay grass will be a big boon when it comes through. I saved this guy's life only to not feed him. What a mistake. Alright, still we got our sterile materials in. I'm just surprised that... Who was even researching instead of treating our people? Was it Meowzilla? Probably, he's not a bad doctor. Ooh, I do not like the idea of tending to this person's wounds when I'm trying to kill them, but oh well. Plenty of stuff for us to take from these poor buggers now that Voomer's in full-on fixing up mode. Also, again, John, once you're done there, please keep this place clean. Else we're going to have an infectious situation. Excuse me. That was a particularly scathing thing I saw there. But I must have missed who said it. Maybe it was said by somebody who left. I wanted to recheck it, but I don't know who said it. Oh well. I'm fine with all the blood, gore, and mutilation going on, but that stone on the prisoner floor is bothering me. Look, when we have time to be hauling it, we'll be hauling it. Oh, Boomer's finally getting tended to on those bruises. And all taken care of in one by health. That's good. That heat stroke isn't going away, which surprises me a bit. Maybe I should put in a cooler for this room. I guess part of it is that your gear doesn't help out much with that, does it? I really don't want to build up a cooler for this room for no good reason. Well, it is summer, I suppose. Go figure, it's a wee bit warm. Ah, they'll be fine. It'll cool down, probably. They are not getting fine. Surgery failed. Oh, well, that explains all the cut wounds. But I am looking to cut down on the amount of people that we have hanging around here. The more that are alive here, the bigger the risk they are to breaking out on us. It's all a bit gritty, really. Wait, is Rakuso dying of malnutrition? Oh, no, they should be fine. There's plenty of food to be had around here. Well, I'm not having a pregnant one die of malnutrition on me. Health, I know you want to rest, but please go and rescue poor Rakuso. Oh, you've got the brain injuries, of course. That's not helping matters for you. See, now it's only 35 degrees in here. They'll be fine. Give me a bit of peace. Oh, we didn't fix the wall. Or rather, I didn't... okay. That bison's going to want to take some names. Who's able to deal with that? Most people are a wee bit busy for that, but... I really want to clobber that thing in close combat. That'll go badly for us. I wonder if it's going to try and do in my my prisoners if it gets the chance. It's going for the prisoners, I think? Okay, well, fortunately... Whoa, that was a banging shot towards the end there. Health sniper rifle bullet pierced its front left leg and brought that thing down. Good job, everybody. Nice try, Randy, but I'm a little bit more aware than that. So it's cooling down, now it's only 33 degrees. Veteran the Butcher, fully healed. Still enjoying a bit of heat stroke because they're naked, but hey, it's cooling down. I'm still killing or incapacitating these people so they can't get up and cause me issues. There we go. Died during surgery as expected. There we go, that should teach them. And Jackal and, Meowzilla got gutworms. Gutworms are a little unpleasant. Heatstroke is also a little unpleasant. Why do you have heatstroke? Oh, that's Jackal. I thought Meowzilla had it. Meowzilla's fine. Gutworms give pain and hunger, but that's okay, because it just means they're going to eat more of my filthy, disgusting slime. What's not so okay is that I'm running a little low on raw food for them to be eating. I've only got about 100 meals left, and I eat about 10 meals a day. 12 or so, and then more if we count these guys. So I need to kill off all of my people here to make my life easier. Boomer, is it really healing time for you? Your arms and legs are fine. I'd like to not have this hole in my wall, though. I would have expected the animals to come over here and eat more by now. Well, as long as they're not eating my food here, it's all good. Once these guys are no longer a concern, it'll be good. People can get back to useful things like planting, maintaining. So, Vetran, you and probably Squid are going to be the ones duking it out. What's up with you? You've lost a kidney, but I need to take away that lung and liver of yours. Don't know why harvesting your heart is not an option. Maybe you can't harvest injured parts, so I can't take away your cut heart. This guy's gotta go. Holy smokes, all those problems. Kidney, lung, and just for laugh, take me your abused liver. Free wealth from Randy. Clam and Squid, or, you know, who are we going to actually keep around? Maybe Squid, because he keeps getting heat stroke, should be killed off. Clam and Vetran. Well, Vetran's naked as well. About to break. Tell you what, we'll have both. We'll have an execution of Vetran and then Or rather, an execution of Squid if he can get up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Execute Squid before he becomes an issue. Once everything else is done, once the rest of these are dead and buried. I don't care so much about failed operations, so long as we're killing them. Good. Now our people are actually quite happy about all this killing. Execution feels good, even if we're executing via organ harvesting. And if you don't have a preference for that, it's one of the worst things ever to do, unfortunately. Nick's nicely cleaning up all the filth around there. If he could also clean up the filth in here, I'd be grateful. And then let's all enjoy a bit of a public execution of... Who was it I wanted to take out? Squid. Squid is causing us problems. There we go. We still don't have this altar or ideogram thing, which somebody told me is under floors, but I don't buy that. Totemic floor? Totemic slab? Does a slab count? I would hope not. I think that's just stuff that goes into the floor. I think it's just that when I made the religion, I got rid of an ideogram, which you're probably not supposed to do, because all we have are kneel sheets, pyres, and effigies. Altars and ideogram need to be part of your ideology. Okay, well, that's fine. That's just a debuff that we'll live with. I'm pretty sure we can still have a banging execution regardless. Only 27% chance of not being so great. Now, who was it? Squid, right? Alright, let's get executing. Everybody's going to feel better after this. Illustrajon described the mercy of a correct killing. Oh, well, and he did it pretty fast there. He spoke about life and death, and it was awkward. What a shame. Oh, well, down they go at least. I'll have these two make ourselves feel better by having a good fight to the death between them. Next, there's other stuff to be cleaned up. Actually, this blood isn't real blood. Interesting. It's that accursed fake blood. Let's increase that radius so we can take care of that dead body. Well, Meowzilla, if you've nothing to do, I'm sure I can find you something to do. I would like access to Devil Strand, please. And you'll get to work on that. Boomer fully healed, so everybody's fully healed. That's what I like to see. In that case, time for a fight to the death. What do we give them, though? A couple of crappy knives seems about right. But if somebody dies, we feel really good about it. So if we have a more deadly weapon... There's nothing in there. Okay, let's not give them frag grenades. We could put down a uranium axe, probably far more likely to kill that way. Put down one axe and one knife, and it'll be a lucky sod whoever gets which. Health, I need you to pick up both, please. If you give them go juice, they'll be more likely to fight to the death. That is an amazing idea. If I give them pain stoppers, they definitely would, but that's extreme. Get away from that. I don't like the sudden pause. Oh, it's me pausing. Okay, well, that still gave me a bit of a yeah, so let's save. Unnatural selection fixed. That's where I sorted out all the mishaps that we were having. Really, though, it was just removing that mod. Yes, applying go juice to them, whilst expensive, is more likely to result in a fight to the death. Administer go juice. Teetotaler will be unhappy. And administer go juice. It was the Show Me Your Hands mod. Probably one of the best mods to be the problem because it was very inconsequential. go. I'm going to administer go juice to the other one. A pod crash? I don't have time for this. Who the hell are you? Naoko. And she doesn't like the skull spikes. I'm seeing skulls on spikes, just a few of them, but it's still disturbing. Intense pain, sweaty, undergrounder is bleh, pyromaniac is bad, wimp is awful. And who do you belong to? You don't belong to anybody. Last human meat 3 hours ago. She doesn't like to go more than 8 days without eating human. What to do with you? What does the game say about this? Not a fly, you can rescue her, hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment and slavery purposes. I've never had anything good come of taking good care of these kinds of people. Time for you to be... Hold on, what are you wearing? Nothing splendid. She sounds like a walking court. She essentially is. I think we will strip you and capture you. And then once you're back, we're going to have our big go of it, because I don't want to waste these people being high on go. Actually, we're just going to do that now. We'll see to you when we want to see to you. Veteran and clam, fight to the death. Well, we can hope that it is. We just ditch Naoko there. Alright, everybody gets here, and then we go and grab our 2 fighters. 1 axe made of uranium, 1 knife made of steel. Definitely an advantage to get the axe here. Maybe unforbid the weapons. See, I want to see if that makes a difference. This whole ritual thing seems to bypass a lot of the other game mechanics, so I wouldn't be surprised about this. John raved about death by the blade. Oh, it's 2 blade. Oh, and he's gaining social energy from this. Look at that go, holy moly. Wasn't aware of this little boon of holding one of these. How do these people feel about, well, you don't do social, neither do you. They don't gain social, but I believe you gain melee experience from watching this. Let's check health by the end of this. Health is at 464. We'll check him at the end. 464. I won't remember that, so hopefully you guys do. Alright, well, Clam immediately grabs the knife. Veteran does not grab the anything. Okay, Veteran got the axe. I think the good money is on Veteran. Veteran's good at melee. Oh, but Clam is better at melee. Heaped glory on the conflict inherent in the universe. Oh man, that's some serious damage coming in already. How you feeling there, Clam? Your little toe and your big toe have been cut off, where it's just general stabs on Veteran. Come on, kill each other. Another round of it. Big damage coming in on Veteran here. The torso's been sliced up. It's halfway towards dead. The moving he'd be floored most likely by now if he wasn't so high on go juice, but high on go juice is a big one. Oof. Axe wound to the head. That's very bad for Clam. Another one of those and Clam's going to be very dead. Yeah, a double kill would be an interesting one. I'm sure it's possible, but it seems very contrived. Alright, Veteran getting stabbed, and stabbed some more. That leg is almost ready to go. Come on, one good headshot and Clam is dead. But Veteran's torso isn't looking so good, and they're about to go down. At the very least, they're bleeding out a lot. Yeah, both blitzed out in their mind on go juice. Illustrajon made a comment about shrubs to Voomer. Is this really the time? The thing is, go juice also makes you better at dodging, so it's going to be hard for them to land the... Oh! Well, there we go. It sadly wasn't a fight to the death, but Clam has gone down. I don't actually know why Clam... No, Clam isn't the one that's down. Veteran is down, incapacitated because their leg got destroyed. That sadly is not a fight to the death. Well now, Clam, you did it. I'm actually going to let Clam go. That was a good display of it. The other one, however, well, they're not going to be so lucky. Are you still gaining absurd amounts of social from this? No, it's only when you're talking. Apparently that was boring. Good grief. I bet it wouldn't be boring if I had my ideogram. Oh, that's regrettable. Weapon use plus 20. I thought we would have gotten two lots of weapon usage there. Clam as the victor. I'm going to give you some actual medicine. Veteran as the not victor. You will not have such courtesy extended. You're getting your wounds pressed with bare hands, I'm afraid. You'll be lucky to survive. He will survive, though. I'm confident in that. One moment you get high and go juice, and then you blank out and wake up, you're in the bed. A day later, your left leg is destroyed, your right leg's barely hanging on. On top of that, the doctor tells you they're debating whether to let you live as a manual labour slave or cut out your organs. And these people did nothing wrong. They were just labourers. They were cutting down trees. And then I came and stole their logs, stole them, murdered their friends, made them fight with their friends to death. But this is how we show our supremacy, and that's why everyone here is absolutely ecstatic. I was responsible for the death of a prisoner. They'll all respect me. Healthy got a lot of patching up to do. As for you, Clam, you did good. You did very good. So you are released. Are you part of any club? Nope, you are actually a completely free individual. And if all you lose is your left little and big toe, and you otherwise come out of this on top of things, I'd say Clam got off very well. Good point. Health's melee. I hope somebody was keeping count of it. It's 464. Pretty sure that's what it was before. Wasn't there something about these giving experience? If the gladiator is, you'll gain goodwill, I thought this stuff gave experience. Duelists and viewers will gain melee combat experience. Okay, well, I don't think we did. Two toes and a destroyed conscious. Nah, the conscious is fine. They might have taken that axe wound to the head, but they did survive it very well. But then again, well, they didn't get addicted on go juice. Neither of them did. Alright, now you're going to turn up to that, and we will have our just desserts. I'm taking your kidney, I'm taking your lung, and I am taking your heart. The heart of a warrior, of course. There! Oh, right, there was someone else, wasn't there? I'm not sure. Go on, Meowzilla, go and cap them. And tend to them as well, will you? Just press that wound with your hands until they're better. Meowzilla's literally starving as well. Oh yeah, the gutworms, they will make people literally starve. Go and feed yourself, man. The good Lord helps those who help themselves. Oh, not this again. The mechanoids will arrive every 8 hours to destroy this thing. That's not good news for me. I don't think I want that. It's so dangerous, and mech hives would be the worst. There's Igor eating our packaged survival meals. Thanks, Igor. I am now going to remove this from Cower Indoors. I don't want people eating that. I don't want you eating that specifically. Anyway, I brought you in, Naoko, for the purpose of taking what's rightfully ours. Now these should be boosting our wealth, which is what I'm after. I need my wealth up at 350,000. How are you feeling, John? You haven't killed anyone in a while. Oh, well, no, you did the execution here, didn't you? I suppose you're feeling pretty good about it all. The whole place is just rife with organs here. Well, I don't need that, so I'll pass on that. Nyx is just enjoying watching the clouds for now, and I think health will finish off poor Naoko. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about all these people hanging around, taking up our space, breathing our air. There's still a lot of stuff hanging around that I would like to bring in, like this Devil Strand parka. It's worth good money. But there's just a lot of hauling work to be done, nonetheless. I should make some more bedrolls, because bedrolls are good for if we do any more journeys like that. 5 decent bedrolls would go a long way. But mostly right now it's hauling that I need. So next, once he's been done cleaning up, we'll probably get on the hauling duties. And Lona, if Lona doesn't have any animals to tend to, and she likely will. Oh yeah, no, Lona digs instead of helping out with hauling right now. I'm not sure digging is such a priority for a wee while. I might actually remove all of this order to mine for now. The mining has achieved little. And I'll finally have access to hay grass. And when health is not growing or cutting, hopefully he can get to hauling as well. I don't know why health is on crafting. Get off of that, I want you on hauling. There we go. Keeping the place nice and clean. Now Nyx, well, continues to clean up. If you put some slate blocks randomly around the map, you can quickly plop down defenses no matter where the drone lands. True, but it just doesn't seem worth it at all. Mech hives attacking every 8 hours? No thank you. We had a grim enough time with this before. You're carrying quite a bit of components there, I'm wondering why. Oh right, you're planting these trees as well. Whom are no longer having expired taming, but there was nothing that really jumped out at me here. Ah, speaking of the breeding program, our beloved Thrumbo will be having another little Thrumbo in only 7 days. I'm hopeful for that. And now that I have actual hay grass coming in... Wait, it seems to have disappeared. Where'd my hay grass go? Oh, it's all lying out here now, isn't it? There should be rather a lot of it, though, in due time. It'd be nice to have the... Yeah, my system that I had was that all the calves that I have go around in animal region, whilst the ones I have that I want to train can stay indoors. Oh, I need to segregate that, don't I? I need to have an animals indoors and an animals outdoors. Easily done, and will be done. Stay away from... I'm still going to keep that there in case we get an attack. Indoor animals and outdoor animals. And outdoor animals will really just include all the outdoorsiness here. Give them plenty of stuff to eat. Means I don't have to worry about these about feeding the ones that I just plan on selling, and I very much don't plan on training. To that note, these ones should definitely be taken off maintenance training. If they go wild, it's not a big loss. I certainly want them on outdoors, whereas the indoor ones need to be kept indoors. This is all to reduce the amount of time I spend running around trying to train these buggers. I still plan on making them a nice barn. That's a big cleanup job waiting to happen, though. But there we go, the indoor ones just kind of fap around here where there should be all the hay they could ever need. But yeah, turning this into a barn is my dream. You can select the area you don't want and then invert it. I don't want them wandering all the way over here, because if there are sudden raids at the borders, then the animals are going to be at risk. I'm not looking to put them into unnecessary risk right now. Next, you appear to be cleaning, which is lovely, but I would love you to haul, please, so that my animals have something to initially eat. Look at him go. You'd never think this is useless Nix. Well, let's not get carried away. Cleaning this whole place up is such a dream. It just feels like a dream that's never going to happen. Oh yeah, the human meat's going to start rotting away, which is fine. I'm not really too concerned about that. I could slam it into my transport pod. Yeah, this stuff's all going to spoil before people wake up in general, though, so it's not really worth the effort. Shame about the Fallen Imperium, though. They're not my best friends right now. You know what? I really should actually think about loading it up with as much of that meat as I can, so that I have an emergency gift to send to our friends. Do I need more cotton, by the way? 700 cotton it feels like plenty of cotton. But cotton's one of those things you use up so much and then realize, oh damn, I wish I had more cotton. The question is, what else would I grow here? The answer might not be so easy. More corn, I suppose. I am disastrously low on corn. In fact, raw food is hurting me quite badly. Might not even be a bad idea to make some rice while we wait for the corn to be ready. Rice it is. Where's our rice at? There we go. Grow us some rice. And I'm going to set these hoppers to accept rice. It's J for paste. For some reason I can't just select all hoppers by double clicking on that. Would be very handy. There we go. Just to get us through in case things look grim on the food front for our colonists. Because I really do not have a lot of food for them anymore. That is not a lot of meals at all. Maybe use the hay path outside. I don't really see a reason to use hay path at all. If I can be given a good reason, I would take it, but I'm not convinced there is one right now. Meowzilla and his bleeding gutworms. Oh, right, yes, good point. This is now our prison. And this is no longer our prison. Get medical. Meaning these things can stay open now. And I can get much better treatment for my people. I'd like to sterilize the floor here. I'd very much like to sterilize the floor. We'll get to that in due time. I'd also really like all these organs to be hauled away by now, please. Nix is too busy dying. Oh, his sensory mechanites are gone. That explains why he's being borderline useful now. Hay paths don't carry dirt. I think there's something I don't quite understand about dirt then. Oh, the Thrumbo's late. Oh, dear God, they smoked the smoke leaf. Because it was hanging around here. They're probably going to drink the beers as well. Oh, and just as that's happening, Multiple directions from the Komla Confederation. They'll prepare, then attack. It would be very good to attack them preemptively. Oh, nice music coming in right now. I see Hackerman. Hackerman Zergle is on the case. And Hackerman is not all I saw here. It's such a damn shame that Idio doesn't show up here anymore. It'd make it a lot easier to pop them out. Bare Minimum is around as well. Our greedy, nimble archer here. Who else is joining in? The mysterious BR. Mysterious MBR. BR is in here as well. Low skills all in all. Depressive. It's good to see that they survived the massacre at Capetown, though. I think that's it for it, but without seeing Idio here, it's a lot harder to tell. I need to look into that, find a way to restore it. Okay, so it's a few things I need to do. Seator cannot join the fight then, because they're too busy being eye on Smokeleaf. There's still a lot of hauling to be done around here. In fact, if anything should be done, Nyx should be hauling all this dangerous stuff that's hanging around all of these guys. Lona needs to go on an attack with the animals and clear out the north. And then when these guys arrive, it's not going to be such a big deal. Hopefully it's not going to be such a big deal. And there's also the idea of calling in our allies. Always a tempting thing for me to do. Because then I can save our allies and get some nice bonus back on that. Now that I actually have the people to do that with. I'll get on that. I'll see where they land and then use Lona accordingly. On you come, lads. Our relationship is down at only 7 with the Fallen Imperium. I'm gonna have to bump it up just a little bit in case we alarmingly have them turn around to go, you're not our friends anymore. Which can periodically happen because you get the slow decline. Alright, so where... oh, it told me and I forgot. Where are our allies landing? They're going for them, which is ideal. They're also going for them, also ideal. To the point where I might not need to strike out here because these guys will probably all kill them and then move out on these. As long as they're not... oh, Christ, my animals, that's right. All of these guys should be indoor animals as well, just to keep them away from all that. They appear to be attacking immediately when I thought they'd be setting up for an attack. Or did I misread that? They will prepare for a while and then attack. Okay, well hopefully they'll back away then instead of pursuing our animals. They seem quite keen on pursuing the animals though. Oh, you're... okay, well... they seem to be holding off. That's good for us, I guess. The animals triggered them. Did they actually trigger them into an attack, though? Normally it says that they are attacking now, or something to that effect. No, they're doubling back. That's good. Okay, great. Now, how's this all going, then? Who the heck deployed one of these things? Seems a bit of an... oh, man, there's Calvin. If Calvin went down, I'd happily strip him of that low shield pack. This can really save you in a pinch. I don't like not having my wall. I should have re-erected that. There was just too much to do. There is still too much to do. But if these guys aren't attacking right now, it's a good opportunity to watch a fight break out. Unfortunately, they're not very smart about it. They will just shoot into these things and it'll all be deflected. Meanwhile, Le Fleur is there, trying to fight out with these folks. Lee's there, Jaguar. The mysterious BR is cleverly hiding inside one of these shields. In fact, they're standing right on top of the burnout low shield to keep themselves safe. Mysterious BR navigates themselves just within there, so that's good news for them. There's some good armor on our Concord friends here, so they're not getting too hurt, although Lee... oh, me oh my, I wouldn't mind a bionic arm, Lee. Dangerous, I want that arm. Nix, I know you're constantly wasting everyone's time, but could you please go and rescue Lee? Don't worry, the fighting will be over here by the time you're dealing with that, I'm certain, especially with these guys coming in for the kill. Hangover 2 is saying finally caught. Oh, Hangover being so good, they made a Hangover 2. Amazing. Right, I got my Devil Strand. Now I want my Psychite refining so I can make Flake and Yayo. Okay, they're trying to begin their assault. I doubt that they're going to begin it properly. Don't know about these guys. Are they actually going to assault properly? I hope not. I could do without that. Right, these ones are fleeing. Oh, the mysterious BR is trying to get out of here. They will survive this like they survived the massacre of Capetown. Oh, but they're getting shot to shreds. Their torso is almost gone. Ooh. Ooh. That's a difficult one. What do we do with you? Lona, go and rescue the capture the mysterious BR, please. Are there any friendlies that are worth saving right now? Cop is from the Concord. I'd like to save Cop if at all possible, please. Health, go and save Joseph while we're at it. So that's going to be 3 saved from the Concord, which is good for me. What about Lafleur? Lafleur's looking alright. Meowzilla, can you help out with that, please? Rescue Lafleur. Make sure they don't die of malnutrition this time. I will attempt, but I cannot guarantee. I'm very low on food. I could feed them kibble. It's an option. 6 food means 1 meal, so I do not have a lot of meals. Helcoro says, well, ignore me. Oh, you were talking about the prosthetic arm. Now, I am keen on taking that prosthetic arm. I forget who had it. Was it Mysterious BR? It was. Might take that arm off of the Mysterious BR and just have something to remember them by. Where are we at with this next? Sorry, you're bringing somebody back. That's a good start. Did we ever save our downed animal? Oh, Elephant 6 needs treatment. Elephant 6 is fine, it was just a crack in the hoof. Right, so an actual fight breaking out here. Bare minimum taking severe damage already. I'm interested in Hackerman, though. Hackerman meleeing with his bow is probably not the cleverest thing he's ever done, but it's very on brand for how he performed in State of Decay 2. And down goes the Hackerman. Dare I save him? He's really good. Too smart is very good for learning. Super immune is good for not dealing with nicks. And sanguine is good for just having someone who's very happy. Also, they're an ace fighter pilot. Tricky that. Oh my god, they've got golden armor. It's worth 17,000. I want that. John, where you at? Ah, where's anybody at? Lona. Lona, you've got a psychic shock lance. It's risky, but I want you up there. They're beginning their assault. They're all beginning their assault. Oh no, they're fleeing! Wait, they're not all fleeing. Gigabulabo is not out of here yet. I need to get up to that man and stun him and steal that $17,000 armor. Come on, Lona, come on, come on, come on. It's all on you. He's trying to run. Don't let him run. There we go. Fry that guy's brain and capture him alive. Whew, that was well worth it. Look at that armor. Look at that value. It is not bio-coded. It could be smelted down into actual gold, which is far more usable. Because I think if I were to just sell it, it wouldn't be worth that. But I'm not sure about that. There's nothing indicating that it doesn't sell for that much money. Alright, Lona, this is more important than saving our friends. Capture Gigolabo. How's everybody else doing? Nyx is still rescuing someone, Meowzilla's rescuing, Boomer's rescuing, John is rescuing, Health is rescuing. But I'm going to want to rescue some of these folks as well, especially if they've got a low shield pack or a shield belt on them. Sadly, I don't think many of our... Oh, there we go. A sea lion has a shield belt on them. It might be worth killing the Alliance just to steal that. Because I want a shield belt. If John and Lona got shield belts, they would be very much better at handling fights. And again, it would kill the Alliance. And silver plate armor, Jake. What's silver plate armor? That's steel plate armor I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing any silver plate armor. Where's the silver armor? If you see it, tell me. On the guy with the shield. What, Asphalion? Holy crackamole! It's not worth as much, but it's still worth good money. This guy's got to be stripped. Well, once we brought the others back. You know, I don't really think I care so much about this guy alive. Just strip him while we can. That brain damage should keep him in a bad state. In fact, just kill him while he's there. There's no need to let him live. What an awful way for such a big guy to go. But go they must. Where's the bird? There they are, dead in a couple hours, dead for good. Now, I sally on. I like you. I like a lot about you. Before I worry, actually, could you just... I could make you wear it, but I'd rather you pick... Oh, you're full of lungs and stuff. Okay, you need to drop those later on, Lona. But for now, go and save a sea lion. A sea lion? Anybody know what the impact on relations is for stripping? I don't recall it being very bad. They must be a wimp if they're down. No, they're just extremely in pain right now. You patch me up while Lona's around, says Zergle. Hackerman Zergle, what do we do with you? Well, we'll see. There are other people to be dealt with right now. Other far more important people. Still, once Lee is operational, we'll go and start saving more people. Starting, I guess we could capture Hackerman, couldn't we? Didn't bring him in just to watch them die horribly like that now, did we? Wonder why those were disallowed. Can I change the order of these areas? Because I want outdoor animals to... Ah, crumbs, you can't click and drag these around. That's a shame. Alright, Health, probably going to need you to stitch these people back together. Which, good, you're working on right away. The value of that armor is going to degrade out there in the rain and the open. John, since you're up and on the go, would you mind saving Filiaros? I need to save Mopes with somebody probably once Joseph is tended to there. Rescue Mopes, please. I'm sure I can strip these people. Yeah, I can strip these guys as and when I want, as long as they are unconscious. So I can... Oh, who's getting back up? Well, whoever it is, they're not going to be staying up. There we go. Shot in the head, that'll take them down. Coming in here with silver armor. Still, I'd really like to know how much I can break this down into gold, because it might be more value to me as gold rather than golden plate armor. Oh, but maybe you can't break it down. No, you can't, can you? That's not an option. Okay, well, it's just going to be something I'm going to have to find a highest bidder for. But I'm sure I will. Everyone's going to want something that good. These people appear to be bleeding out. Where's Boomer? Oh, Boomer's tending to the mysterious BR. Now, we have people that matter a little bit more than that right now. Tend to Acelion. Oh, this is going to cost me a lot of food that I don't have. And I haven't sown that rice yet. I'll have to steal meals and such from here. Cop is infected, not my problem. Bare minimum is dying, not my problem. Ooh, jade, my problem. Fine meals, any packaged meals that were flying around here? And I think I saw some more jade. Excellent. Nick says dibs on the armor. No, that armor is there to sustain our colony, and its wealth, of course. Gold has a base value of 10. That armor would have to yield 1700 gold to be worth it, and that seems unlikely. Worth it, perhaps, but that armor as one piece of armor is a very difficult thing to utilize. Anyone gonna see to these dying people? Cop is infected and deserves proper treatment for that health, please. They are our allies after... Okay, just ignore them, that's fine too. Hackerman, Mysterious BR being patched up, that's fine. Shame we didn't have anybody drop a mono sword. I'm pretty sure John was screaming at the opportunity of getting one. Ancient security tower. Oh, it's not usable. Never mind. I guess those that are using mono swords are too busy surviving all fights because of their amazing mono sword. I want to bring back anything that can be thrown away as good value gifts for our neighbours. Is a mono sword better than a Zeus hammer, says John? They're both very good at different things. The mono sword has incredible armor penetration. The hammer, of course, has the EMP blast, but a persona weapon is generally better as well. A persona weapon only binds to one person, but has increased stats. It's preference between EMP and mono sword, though. Okay, that was good for us. That was very good for us. Oh god, I had 1,000 hay and it's all gone already. I might be at the point where I have a few too many elephants. Bye, sissy. I've certainly got more people than I can really be looking after here. Feeding, mostly. Unless I start feeding prisoners and people staying here kibble. Or not feeding them at all, but then I might be giving them drugs and beer instead, which is bad. Oh well, we can hold out for a few more days at least. Right, John, I'm sure you want to play there, but we've got some stuff to haul, please. Oh, why are people on Cower Indoors? Oh no, it's just John is on Cower Indoors. Go and haul that plate armor, please. Also, Lona. Lona managed to ditch all those lungs and things. Good. Taking up a lot of space here, though. I can't wait to get a trader who'll buy them all away from me. Which probably means I should summon a trader. The Concord would be good to trade with. So they would all be good to trade with, honestly. I think I'll grab the Tierra people and get an exotic trader from them. That'll allow us to offload a lot of our problems. Trade caravan, exotic goods, okay. We might even have some Archotech limbs and such. And maybe, just maybe, they'll buy this golden plate armor. which I do really want brought back. Would a bulk trader come in time to supply food in a short time? Yes, they would. They certainly would. But I think we can just barely hold out for now on food. Oh, Lee's still getting tended to. I still want that bionic arm, but the Concord would hate me if I ripped it off of her. So I'm not sure it's worth losing an alliance over. Look at that wealth. That's what we're talking about. Now we only need to double it and we can get the Arconexus operational. Although I will want more improvements done on our people before we go all Arconexus and everything. Take the arm and send them the gold armor to balance it out. I'm not trading $17,000 worth of gold armor for a couple $1,000s worth of bionic arm. I could make those later on. Or at the very least buy them from traders that come and go. That golden armor is worth everything a colony's got. Or a bunch of traders have got. And yes, good point, this wall desperately needs repairing. I could just make it all wall edgings. Stop people just flooding on in there. I think I'm also going to stop these from being kept open. Seems to be working against me more often than not. Mysterious BR is ready to get up and go, and I am ready to take that prosthetic arm off of you. What do we do with a hacker, man? What do we do with the hacker, man? By the way, how do we feel about letting that prisoner go? For some reason, and I really don't think this should be here, when you let a prisoner go, even our murder-happy people are glad about it. It feels good to know we even treat prisoners well. That doesn't seem like something we should be saying here. Nonetheless, I feel that Hacker Man deserves a second shot at our colony. He has got good traits. But I'm gonna let him go. Zergle says, I challenge the wimp for a spot in the colony once I'm healed up. Hackerman Zergle versus Mysterious BR for the right to be in the colony. I really don't want the Mysterious BR though. They're awful. Tell you what, Hackerman, we'll keep you lying around here. I guess I'll reduce your resistance while we're at it. And then if we find somebody worth keeping around, we'll give it a shot. Once I take your arm, I'm just going to tell the Mysterious BR to sod off. I was thinking of the wimp Nix! Oocha bugger. Useless as Nix is, I'm not going to risk him over Zergle. We'll keep Hackerman around, and when we pick up someone else who seems like someone worth having, we'll have them fight for the right. Rig the fight, make sure Zergle wins. How about sending John with organs and an elephant to an Empire base on a rocket to trade? I mean, why even use a rocket? We could just walk there, it wouldn't be that much extra. Also, I can't fit an elephant inside the transport pod. I could send a small elephant, but no to that. And I had all of that hay, and it's just being consumed at a dangerous rate because of all these elephants. Granted, I've got a lot more hay coming in, but it needs to be planted. The explosive amount of elephants we have around here is kind of getting dangerous. Not so dangerous if I actually get this stuff dealt with, but... Ooh, see, that's what I was worried about. Relations falling with everybody. If I had called for a trade guys from the Fallen Imperium, we would have lost the alliance. We'd buy even more of our food, sadly. When these people are better, they'll leave and I'll get much better relations with the Concord and the Fallen Imperium. But I wanted to strip a member of the Fallen Imperium. I want that silver armor and that shield belt. It's so good. Maybe I should just do it anyway. I could preemptively give them some gifts, though. That would probably be smarter. Don't know what I can give them at this point. I can give them all that human meat. I could give them all this leather that I'm not currently using. Trouble is, this person's only injured. I'm not sure I could strip them now. No, I can't. Okay, I've missed my opportunity to strip unless I can give them some operation, which I cannot. My loss on that one. At least that silver stuff wasn't that useful. Oh well, I'm going to miss that shield belt, but probably better to maintain the alliance.